Hello, dear ones, and welcome to Z Solves Problems. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Today, I want to talk to you about perspective. Perspective is so interesting. I remember I used to had a lady she was kind of mean actually, but she used to always say, "Well, their perspective is their reality," and that's true. But at the same time, your perspective, how you see things, is not always how they actually are. So you just want to grow to a place where you can, you receive information, you receive, facts, data, or whatever, you experience something, but you also want to grow to a place of maturity where you can correct what's actually happening, what's actually being said, what's actually being received in your mind and in your spirit, and not receive everything, the wrong way. You just want to be sure, there's a way that you can do that. You can learn to receive and internalize things the proper way so that you don't receive offenses, so that you don't just take things the wrong way. There are a lot of people out there who take things the wrong way. Look at social media all the time. One person says something and 3,000 other people will jump in on that, and they're attacking because their perspective, it solely belongs to them, and they haven't reached that place of maturity where they can, look at different options based on one thing that's being said. It's very interesting if you watch, especially when things pop up about race and stuff like that, or about the different issues of the day, politics, finances, any of that stuff. You look on social media and people just jump on things and they attack, and they don't really understand what's going on because they haven't tried to look at things from a different perspective, and they haven't actually learned to, just allow somebody else's opinion to be expressed without feeling that they have to respond to it. That takes a certain level of maturity to be able to analyze, and be objective about things, and not, just receive everything on face value. A lot of times things are not what they seem, or not what they appear to be. If you look at just the difference that body language makes when you're communicating, you can say one thing with your mouth, but your body language will give away what it is you're actually communicating. Those things matter, and that all has to do with the perspective and how you receive things. Take some time to study perspective and body language and communication and things like that, and learn, and then be mature about things. Don't just assume that that everything that comes across is a criticism, or it's, harassment or anything like that. Think objectively, like take a deep breath and just, and process before you respond. It's very, very, very wise advice. Process before you respond. It's something that I had to learn. I'm really good at, because of the work that I do and a lot of the stuff I do, a lot of people don't agree with what I say and how I teach and all that stuff. And I've learned to just take it in and keep moving. I don't have to respond to everything. And if you have that kind of life where you feel like you have to respond to everything, and you do respond to everything, you're going to end up being very tired, because there's a lot of stuff out there to respond to, because everybody isn't the greatest of communicators. And then, of course, perspective matters. It really does. How you receive things, how you process things, that's all up to you. You're responsible for your interpretations. Nobody else is responsible for how you interpret things. So you want to be sure, that you are just being mature about it. Handle it with grace, and really think, and and don't rush to make a judgment. Okay? All right, so just look at that. Think about that. Be mature in your perspective. Everybody's perspective is different, but at the same time, 9 times out of 10 people aren't trying to offend you. They're just communicating. Okay? All right, so take care.